everybody, welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, comments really help my algorithms as well. So I'm still working on my journal, the fairy one, and I thought I want to do something with Glassine bags, but I'm not quite sure. So I thought maybe I could play around a little bit. I didn't have, so to speak, fairy, but you know, this is pastel and I think it still would look great inside the journal. I'm going to play around with it. I'm actually going to try to decoupage, this is rice paper, onto the front of this. I do not know if it's going to work, but I figured, you know what, we'll give it a try. I should be using water to cut around this, but I don't have any in here. And it is actually freezing. We've been having a lot of weird weather. I don't know if you have. I'm hearing that a lot of the country is getting a lot of weird weather. But yeah, it's been quite weird here. One day it was close to 50 degrees. And then the next it was 25. So I don't know what's going on. Usually by now we have quite a bit of snow. And we haven't had any. And it's all I'm hearing is everybody's sick. So when I go to the grocery store, I try to run in and run out. I do not want to get sick. It's been enough sickness in my family to last us enough time. So this would be interesting if this works. I also wanted to let you guys know I plan on doing a sale tomorrow, and I'm going to do it like I did the last time. Tomorrow, meaning Sunday. I think it's the 5th, if I'm right. Ooh, the 6th? I don't know. Anyways, you guys can check that out. But yeah, I want to do a sale. I'm trying to purge. I've got quite a bit of stuff in here. So I kind of want to clean and organize and condense things and only keep certain things. Like I have tons of certain items that I want to share. I don't need, 50 yards of this, or, I've got bags of just lace that I don't need, and extra linens that I'm probably not going to use. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to come in here and try to do it maybe during the day, but I will post it, let's say by 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which is Sunday, tomorrow night. Again, I don't know if this is going to work. And those of you that don't have this, what's it called? I'm telling you, I forget things nowadays. Mod Podge. If you don't have Mod Podge, you can use PVA glue, which is like an Elmer's glue, and just water it down. I've actually done that before. And you get it to your desired consistency. And I wouldn't use too much water. You want it to be able to stick. Now, let's hope this works out, because this would be kind of cool, I think. So let's take this. My area is still messy. I'm working on cleaning that up. So I kind of like the way that's frayed on the top. So I'm going to turn this around and kind of go backwards, upside down. No, backwards, upside down. Yeah, that's it. Upside down. And then I'm just going to lightly go over it just to get it to stick. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't stick inside. Oh, we're good. We are good. And then what I can do after is I can go around the edges with water. just to give it that raw edge look, or even just trim a little. Then you can go back, see, I think I missed a little spot there. Go back and just kind of give yourself a little extra there, just to hold it down. I think it's nice and, oops, no, that corner. The corner's, I don't know. For me, I tend to forget the corners. All right. So something funny happened. Not really funny, but strange. My doctor had said I was a little low on vitamin D, and I hadn't taken it in a while. I was really kind of feeling not so good. Kind of like sort of depressed, winter blues, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't realize how much our bodies need vitamin D. So I've been taking it now for the last few days, and I'm zinging around the house again, which is nice. So if you guys are feeling like you're having a blue winter, I suggest you get some vitamin D. And I use these drops. They taste gross, but they do the trick. Vitamin D, I think it is with K something, K3. And let me tell you, it really, really works. So I'm pretty now focused on keeping that near my morning tea or coffee, whatever. In the summertime, I like iced coffee. In the winter, I like tea. I don't know, lately I haven't wanted hot coffee. Call me crazy, but I don't know why. I've been really getting into the Earl Grey and Constant Comment coffee. All right, so I have this pretty well secure, I think. I'm also thinking of getting a new camera set up. Thinking of getting a brighter light. Although I am filming under a light, so I don't know. I keep hitting this one, as you ladies know. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give this any more coats because I just want to keep it kind of thin because I don't want to ruin the bag. So let me go, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera because you're not going to want to hear it, but I'm going to use my heat tool just to kind of cool it off a little bit. So I'll be right back. There, I'm still leaving this open because it's still a little wet on the outside. And having another blonde moment here. But you got to remember, with the Glassine bag, it does have wax. So it does tend to melt a little bit. I want to go and get my spray. I have a Shimmer spray. And believe it or not, with the Glassine, this already has somewhat of a shimmer to it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like pearlescent. And I thought we could kind of somehow dress this up a little, maybe add some lace on the bottom. Let me go grab my spray. I have this Shimmer craft spray. So let's see how this gives it a little. I don't want to add too much. I tend to add too much. Well, is there any such thing as too much? Ooh, that gave it a nice shimmer. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks beautiful. So now I think I'd like to add some lace under here. And I'm even thinking I might trim this a little bit because it is a little bare, or I might add lace to that. So let me see what I have here on my desk. I got is stuff from Esme, Crafty Me shop on Facebook. Just don't know if I have the right colors. I am not a purple girl, so I tend not to buy much purple. And I'll probably go and overthink this. But you know what? I wonder if this would look good on top. Could do something like this. Let me cut a piece and see what it looks like. It's still damp, so I don't want to mess with it too much. It's going to put that in the middle. So if this goes down, and this is hanging off the top. Kind of looks pretty, but I'm almost thinking I wish I had rounded these corners a little bit. Oh, let's see. And then, like I said, I'm just pulling what I have in front of me out. This, I don't see, you know, it's funny. I love the tiny, tiny, tiny lace, because just adding a little piece of tiny lace to something, look at how that pops. Look at that. How pretty is that? I'm still not crazy about that. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm still not crazy about that top one. Let me see what else I can find. I do like the teeny one for the bottom. What if I did something like this? There's a piece of ribbon through that. See, this is, sometimes I get fixated on what to do. That blue is in there. I wonder if this would even look better on the bottom. Ooh, I like that better. What do you guys think? I really like that. And I'm almost wondering if I should do a longer one behind it. I don't think I have any more of the blue. Let me go see what I have. Hold on. So I pulled out a few things. And although I love these, they just seem kind of small. And this really isn't pulling any color up. And I do love this blue quite a bit. But to me, it kind of gets lost on the bottom. Ideally, I'm looking for this size. And this actually has a, kind of a, not a shimmer or something to it. If you can see. Whoops. I'm unrolling while I'm here. This kind of has like a shimmer to it. So I thought maybe we could use this. So Esme has some good sales. And when she has them, I'll go on and grab what I can. Let's see if I can undo this. Well, just for now, so you can see, I really like this. But I still feel like it needs to pull some blue in. So I pulled some of these. This is old. The old color silk. Ribbons. And they don't make them like this anymore. They're real thick. So I thought maybe I could almost trim that. So this just peeks over the top, and it just makes the color pop. But I'm not crazy about the dark. I think that's a little too dark for my liking. That's kind of off, but this I think is seam binding. And look at this color. It's exactly kind of what I'm looking for. So if I glue a piece of this down, then I can just kind of peek this over the top. It'll just be peeking just a little bit, just to give it some color. I really like that. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this top piece, and I just might even just cut it and add a tab. I haven't decided yet. So now let's try this out and see how I like it and see what we think. Let me, I'll be right back. I got to try to untie this. I untied it. So first I'm going to add the seam binding on here. I think what I'm going to use is just my art glitter glue. Now with art glitter glue, guys, you cannot mail this in the winter. So don't order it in the winter. I order a huge, I don't know how many ounces that is, 16 ounce container, and it'll last me a while because this glue is pretty strong. Now I'm gonna just kind of rub it because I don't want it to come through. I do this and then I have glue all over my pants, and I'll go out and people look at me like I'm crazy. All right, so I'm just gonna put this down with this. And I have a little piece hanging off there. I always do that. I don't know why. Just give me a little bit of extra, just in case. So I have these scissors that I love, Ginger scissors. They cut through ribbon and fabric like crazy. The only thing is you guys cannot use, I don't want to rip this bag, cut this bag. You cannot use them for paper because you'll ruin them. So I'm not sure if any of you guys know that. I'm sure you do. So I have one. They're pretty noticeably different. So I know the blue is for my paper and the other's for my ribbon and my sewing. So now I'm just going to cut a piece. In fact, I think I'll cut it after. No, maybe I'll cut it now. Measure twice, cut once. I can hear my husband saying that. Being a carpenter, measure twice, cut once. I kind of really like that. It's simple. But it's going to give this, there we go. It's going to give this book a little pizzazz. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to add it to here. And if it does have trouble sticking, which I don't think it will, I will use my Fabri-Tac glue. I'm trying to use this as much as I can now too. Fabri-Tac is kind of expensive. So let's put this on. Ooh. It's like you got butterfingers here because you want it even. So, and there's a lot we can do with this. I'll show you in a minute. There we go. Just make sure it's even. I don't know if this is going to stick. Let me give it some time. Give it some time. All right. So I'm just going to trim that piece on the end. So now we have that on the bottom. And I'm still thinking I'm going to cut this and I'm going to add something over the top. And I'm not quite sure what yet. And I probably shouldn't cut it until I'm 100% sure. but I'm going to. And I think it's probably all messy in the back. No, not too bad. And I think that looks really, really pretty. And I could actually go and add 2 little rhinestones or something on the eyes, or 2 little beads for the eyes. Or I could leave it be. Let me go find some. These, and I don't have rhinestone ones, but I have these. They're real little. I don't know if you can see them. Iridescent ones that probably would look really good on the eyes. So I'm hoping they don't stick to me. And I can pull them out. Here's one. I gotta glue it on. Oh, see, now this is the hard part. Being able to see it. Oh, it just went flying across my table. There are a few in here, so let me see if I can... See, that's the challenge with the real little ones. I have 2 on my finger. I don't know if we can see them. Let me see if I can get them on there. Don't want to lose it like I lost the other. Let's see if I can just add a little bit of glue. Let me do this. Oh, man. This is where I need my grandson to help. He'd grab it with his little fingers and put it right on there for me. Oh, I can't even see it. I think I got it on there. Yes, it's on there. Good. I can see it glistening. And it's just big enough. Oh, did I lose that other one? No, there it is. It's just big enough to give it a little glisten to it. Let's see if I can do this one. There we go. Let's do 2 for 2. Oh. Here we go. There. See if you can see that. Looks kind of cute. And if I wanted to, I could add something else, but I don't want to add too much because I really think it looks good the way it is. And I could actually grab, I have some blue ink. What about ink in these corners, these side edges a little bit? Or should I do it? You know what? I have this in front of me. Let's just do it with this. I got to remember, last night I didn't plug it. And I like Anne on Old Dulcina. She puts a piece of fabric on the top so she doesn't lose it. Oh, this getting old stuff, guys, is for the birds. All right, so this one is Vintage Photo. Some of these are dragging on me. And I foolishly have mixed these colors. I should know better. I don't know if it's going to do any. Oh, it does. Gives just a little oomph on the edges. How many of you, let me know, like to add something to the sides to give it, it just gives it, I think, a little texture. Post in the comments and let me know if you add anything. And what's your favorite to add? What color's your favorite? I go between Vintage Photo. I have 2 Vintage Photos out. I think I have a walnut or something. I have a few different shades of brown. I'm almost thinking I should get a pink, because I do a lot of pink. And I could even just give it a little touch up here. There we go. I sometimes go back. Some of them look better, I think, with a more harsh ink. And some don't. I really like that, that spray. I'm going to leave all that stuff in my comments because I am an Amazon affiliate. It doesn't cost you any money to use my links. It just helps me get a few things from Amazon, and it's not a lot, but it's something, so I can keep giving you guys these videos. But here's the finished one, and I really like that. And I'm going to do something else too this week with the Glassine, but I think that's gorgeous. I'm hoping you can see that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but the eyes are just perfect. They're kind of cute. And if I really wanted to, I could add other things. But like I said, I'm going to keep this like this. And more than likely, I'll glue it down to one of my pages. And it'll look great in my journal, I think, on a page. Let me see what I have here. I've been working on this, as you can see, a little bit. So tomorrow, my sale, I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have tons and tons and tons of Stampin' Up! That looks gorgeous on there. I have tons and tons of Stampin' Up! Paper, cardstock. I have some, let's see, stamps left. I did have some on eBay. I do have a whale tail that I do not use, so I might put that on tomorrow. And I've got tons of cardstock, tons of the small cardstock. Might have some embossing templates. I have more lace. So you guys don't want to miss that tomorrow. I'm going to do it the same way that I did before. And I do have a few bags left over from the last one. So I might just mix those up and redo them or something. So there we go. I think that looks actually pretty. And I could almost even add something, maybe a string, to make it look like it's hanging. I could add this to the top. Like this. Or I could add lace. So I have to play around with that. But I want to thank you guys for watching. And I will see you tomorrow with my sale. Have a great night. Bye-bye.